Hi y'all, welcome to the Style Chronicles. I just did a video on how I conceal, so if you missed that video or did not watch it yet, that's how I conceal my under eyes. So if you're interested, there's that video. If not, this is the makeup look that I was wearing Friday in my Friday video, my Friday outfit of the day video. And it is some cream products and some MAC eyeshadow. So let me share that with you guys. Now, as I said, I've already done my concealing routine. Before that, I did my foundation routine. So I've got, that stuff on my face, and well, let me run through it really quick. So I've got moisturizer, Clinique's Pore Perfector, and also MAC Oil Control Lotion. And that is how I begin my face, and then I do my concealer. I use MAC Studio Sculpt Concealer and Maybelline's Instant Age Rewind underneath as a corrector. So that's what I used, and Coty Airspun powder to set. Now, I have only powdered under here to set my foundation, my concealer. I have not powdered the rest of my face, and that is important because I'm using cream products, and anytime you use cream products, you don't want to put it on top of a powder because you're basically going to remove the product that's underneath that powder from your face, and it'll look kind of splotchy. So if you're going to do cream, put your foundation on, don't powder, do the cream, and then powder after the cream products. So to begin, this is Benefit's High Beam. It's a small version of the High Beam. I use that on my cheekbones and around my brow bone, or my brow bone, my brows, and then up here. As I said in my concealer video, I have a busted lip. Yeah, right there. My son was playing on my lap and he threw his head back, and it's like right where that tooth is, so of course it's busted. I have put on MAC's Viva, Glam, and Lady Gaga just to kind of, so it's not so noticeable, but it's there. You guys are going to notice it. Without lipstick, it looks really, really bad. Anyhow, so that that liquid highlighter, the Benefit highlighter that I just smeared all over my face. I'm going to go in with my fingers, and I'm just using these two, and I'm going to pat that in. I'm not rubbing. Do not rub it in. You will remove your foundation. Just pat it like that. And then up around my, what are those things called? Eyebrows. I was going to call them, like, I don't know, something else. Okay, so around my eyebrow, in the center of my nose, and then above my lip, and there's a little there that I didn't blend in. Okay, so you just blend that in. Make sure it's blended everywhere. And that gives the prettiest kind of glow to your face. It really does. If you are lucky enough that you don't need powder, I have to use powder on top. If you're lucky enough that you don't need powder, it is so beautiful on just skin, foundation set skin. Next, I'm going to take Tarte's, this is called Glam, it's the natural cheek stain. It's called Glam, and it's kind of it's a pretty shade, soft pink. And I'm going to use a Coastal Scent round powder brush. Looks like this. It's a duo fiber. I like these because if it's a cream product, it releases it. It doesn't hold on to it when I put it on my skin. I'm going to get that onto my brush. And this is going to go where I put my blush at, so right in here. And then on the other side, right in here too. And I'm just stippling it on for the most part. And for those of you who have followed my tutorials in the past or know how I like my blush, I do like to run it above onto my temples. That is something that I just do with pretty much any product that I put on my face. I don't know, I like the way it looks on me. I don't know, might not work on other people. So just put that on there. Now, when I'm putting on this, when I'm putting on powdered blush with a brush, I will swirl the powder, the powder all over. When I'm putting on a cream or a liquid, I'm just stippling. You're just placing it. If you blend too much, you will remove the foundation that you have underneath it. So I like to just do this, tap it in. And my reasoning for that is I have freckles in here that I like to cover with foundation, so I don't want for the cream that I put on to remove the foundation that I've got on that helps conceal those freckles. So that's why I do that. Alrighty, so once you've got your blush into place, just checking it, turn this way. Okay, just checking to make sure it looks even everywhere. Next up, I'm going to use a little bit of a bronzer to help contour a little bit. I'm going to use the same brush. I'm just going to wipe it off a little on a paper towel. So just wipe some of it off. And this is Nars South Beach bronzer. Looks like that. And I'm going to get that onto my brush. Very lightly get it onto my brush. And that is going to go on my face where my cheekbones are. Or where my hollows are, rather, not on my cheekbones. Just as a kind of contour color. I can't contour very much because my skin is so pale, so when I put bronzer on, it automatically goes dirty. But I can do it very lightly with this kind of a colored product. So you can see where it's not, you know, so bronze, but it is a little bit of a darkness just in the, God bless you, honey, just into the hollows of your cheek. And then I run that also around my face up to the temples. Yes, baby, thank you. Okay, and I love you too. And I can take that and just bring it down the sides of my nose lightly. Okay. Now that I have my face done for the most part, I will take a powder brush and some of the Coty Airspun powder and just set all that stuff into place. Like that. And just set it with the powder, and that's what works for me. Like I said, if you have not oily skin, so drier skin or just normal skin, you can get away without setting it and it looks beautiful. Like natural, you know, skin. But for me, because I'm so powdered, so oily, I have to powder. Okay, and then after that, I can move on to my brows. And I will do another video on that because that's another video altogether. So, really quickly, let me get my, you okay? Brush and just brush these suckers up like that. Sweetheart. Okay. And where is my, here it is. This is the brush I use to do my brows. It's a 266. It's really worn off because this is my first brush from MAC. It was like in high school that I got it. But it's the only brush that I can use for my brows, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I have to have it every day or I can't do my makeup. And I use Wedge, which looks like that, to fill my brows in. And I'm just going to get that onto my brush. And this is the quick version of this. The longer version entails a Anastasia eyelash stencil and far more products, or not far more products, but just more, you know, in depth of an explanation. So with this, I'm just going to go into my brows and lightly put the color on them, brushing up in little bitty strokes. So, and I get this kind of in here. And I start at the bottom, I do this bottom line, and then I go up, and then I finish. If you want to see a really good brow tutorial or how, you know, you could do your brows very nicely, watch Risa 777's brow video this last week. I don't want any, baby, thank you. She does a really good job, and her camera's like wham in her face, and you can really see how she does it, and that's much better. It's a higher quality video. This is just my rough version of how I do mine, which they're essentially much the same. She uses a MAC brush too. I think it's this one, but a little smaller version. Anyhow, so I'm going down now to create that pull down on my eyebrow. And then I'm filling in the top. Now this is going to look a little weird. I pack it on, I really do. And then I kind of brush it out to tone it down. So, oh, you just dumped cereal on my floor. Now I move to this side. And very lightly fill in this brow. Now my brows are very different. They are two very different brows. So I do them the best that I can. My greatest results come from my stencil when I use it. But I only really do that when I'm like really dressing. Not every day. Okay. This brow is always a little bit more rounded. That's kind of how they grow. This one is a little bit more leaner and longer, and I get more hair on this side on the outside than I do with this one. They're just very different. I have a cowlick in one of them where the hairs grow upward, and in the other one, like this, these hairs grow up, these hairs grow out. It's weird. And then I have more brow up here, and this one I don't have any. They grow odd. They're just, yeah. Anyhow, so, okay. Then once I get them looking nice and funky, I take my powder brush that I put that Coty Airspun powder on, and I don't put any more, I just use whatever's left, and I brush them like this to kind of buff some of that color in and out, and just make it look a little bit more natural, if you see what I mean. So same thing on this side. I know that's kind of weird, but that's what I have found that works for me. And my brows. And my brow brush, again, brush them up and out. And like I said, they are never identical unless I use my stencil, because one is longer and leaner and the other one is kind of chubbier and rounder. That is unfortunate for me, but that's how it is. Okay, so I just go back in with whatever's left on my brush and fill it in a little bit. Alrighty, so next up I'm going to take MAC's Bare Study Paint Pot and get that onto my lid to prime them. Now with this, as I always say, Eva, stop please. You have to be careful when you put this color on. Right in here, it builds up, and when you're done with your makeup, you will see it, so always smooth that inner corner out before you finish, because you will see like where you see right there where my finger leaves a mark, and it will show through your makeup in the end. So yeah, just make sure that you blend it in so that it looks okay. Alrighty, to the top. Okay, putting some of my stuff away, sorry. Next up, I'm going to take just an eyeshadow brush, and this is MAC's, what shade is this? Vanilla. And I'm going to get that on my brush, and that is going to go all over my lid. Starting at the inner corner and then just out, and also under as a highlight. Okay, and then same thing on the other lid. I know, I hear it. Yep. Okay. Hello? Alright. And then I'm going to take, this is a doe-footed blender brush. Looks like that. You can also use just any brush that allows you to get some color on your lid. Like this is my Smashbox shadow brush also. You know what? This one's just so different. I don't think a lot of people have that one. I'll just use my regular shadow brush. And I'm going to pick up Patina. I think I called it Omega Friday. It's not Omega, it's Patina. Anyhow, so you're going to pick that up, and that's going to go into your crease right in here in a kind of sweeping motion back and forth, windshield wiper. And this is helping me create my crease. Same thing on the opposite side. Just back and forth. Okay, and then with my blending brush, this is a MAC 217. The numbers are gone. It's one of the oldest brushes I have. Yeah, they're gone. So you're going to take that and you're going to blend in Patina on your lid. Like that. And then make sure that you have that all over your lid. And your crease is kind of how you want it. And then you just blend. This is a really long video, I'm sorry. And I'm going to take, what was it that I used? Bronze. Yes. Bronze. And I'm going to get that onto just a shadow brush. That's going to go into my outer corner. So it's going to go in here. Like so, into an outer corner. Like so. Then with that blending brush again, I'm just going to soften the lines on the shadow. And then bring it kind of into my lid from that outer area. And I'm listening to my daughter. She answered the phone. It's my husband. And she's talking to him. Poor thing. He'll hang up if he can't take any more. Anyhow, so there is how I did it. Do not call me Erica. Hello? Sorry, I'm making a video. She told you. I heard her tell you. And then with my MAC 219, I'm going to get this same color and put it on underneath my lid. What are you doing? Huh? And that goes underneath, like so. And then you're just going to blend it all together. I think this is my third one. Yep. Yeah. Okay, so then with the other eyeshadow for my light shadows, I'm going to pick up vanilla again and just pop it into my highlight up here. Like that. And I'm going to brush away any of the excess. Alright. Okay, bye. Sorry. Okay, so brush that away underneath. And that is my finished eye. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked because, yeah, my husband. Alright, so just make sure you blend everything together. And lastly, mascara. Oh, I didn't do my blush. Okay. Now, I have that really nice foundation to my blush, but anytime I wear cream blushes, I always feel like I need to put something extra on. So this is Steela's custom color in, it's just Steela's custom color. It looks really bright. It's supposed to self-adjust, that's why it's a custom color, onto your cheeks. So get that and then powder lightly over the blush you already did. I know that sounds funny. like so. And then I use my Guerlain powder brush to kind of blend everything together on my face. And lastly, of course, is, oh, you look beautiful, the mascara. And I'm just going to curl and apply. I am so sorry that this is a 20-minute video. I know I do my makeup faster than that. I don't know why when I do a video. Well, obviously it's because I talk so much, but it always is a lot longer. So just put on your mascara. This is the Buxom Lashes mascara, and I really like the brush on this mascara. If all mascaras had this brush, I would love all mascaras. Because my little short stubby lashes really do like this brush. Oh. Go watch Spider-Man, baby. Okay, so that is the finished look. I know it looked different than the other day because of the clothing I was wearing, and then also I think the lighting was different outside. But that is the finished overall look. It's just a very soft, dewy look. I like a lot of focus to be on my cheeks with blush, like colors, as well as my skin overall, like just, you know, a healthy, dewy but not oily look to my skin. So that is how I do that. And then my eye, of course, you guys know I create my own crease all the time. So there's that. I apologize for the length of this video. I know it's ridiculous. Really, really sorry. Anyhow, thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.